All right, hello and welcome back, everybody. This is David with Fairmare's Rangers, and we're picking right back up with, I think this is part 12 of our French campaign. Taking on the Austrians here. Got a little Austrian sandwich with two of our armies. We're gonna hopefully disperse of this Austrian threat. So we're gonna get set up. Hope everybody enjoyed their holidays. I know it's been a little bit of time since I've posted a video, but yeah, things got a little hectic during the holidays, so got at least a lot of time to spend some time with the family, which was really good. Hope you guys all enjoyed your time with the holidays. So anyways, we're getting back to normal. We're gonna start diving back into this and see what we can do against this threat. So let me just get set up and then we'll dive into this. Also, while I got a chance, I'd like to thank everyone for all the nice comments and well-wishing that everyone was doing. That was really nice to have so much positive feedback over the time while I've been absent. I really do appreciate that. And let's see what the Austrians do. They do have a sizable army here, but like I said, we do have our reinforcements that will be coming in. Looks like they're going to be coming in directly behind the Austrians, so we'll set them up in just a moment. Here we are. This is the reinforcement army. So we're going to get them set up and start maneuvering forward. A lot of these guys are fairly beat up. You got the carabiners with this army reinforcing, which I think that's probably the French, their best cav that they're going to have. Now, I don't know why that they're on the, you can see the ammo bars, which are green. The carabiners have no ammo, which I don't understand why that is, because that certainly cannot be the case. So that is definitely something wrong on this game. Or I mean this version, so maybe the Pharaoh will fix that. I should write all this stuff down, some of the things I've noticed that need to be tweaked, but I always forget to do it. We've already got one Austrian unit routing out, and that's coming under fire from our artillery. I think that's one of their artillery units. Which it is. They got 5 men remaining, so we pounded them pretty good. They're coming in for an assault with some cav, it looks like. I don't think that's going to go well for them. Alright, let's get our shots. See if we can get some canister shot on them here. Nonetheless, our infantry is firing them up pretty good, and they're not even going for the artillery, so bonus for us. All right, we're starting to get the shots going in from the canister. Here comes the rest of their assault. Okay, they got all their pandurs up there. We're going to switch a canister shot and see if we can start eliminating some of these pandurs. Let's go ahead and move them back. Spread out our light infantry out as much as possible. Go back to canister. Let's light up this line infantry coming in. Let's get this reinforcement army moving in a bit faster. Pandurs you know, they do have the 90 range, which makes them pretty effective. They don't have great, necessarily good accuracy or good reload, so there's that aspect to it. But we're gonna go ahead and see if we can dispatch these guys pretty quickly, hopefully. Get the canister shot working on them. We're gonna lay a cav charge into this Pandora right here. Okay. So my infantry over here has routed, which is crazy. We got the Carabiners coming up behind, and we're gonna try to horse sandwich them. Okay, our cav did pretty good routing them off over here. See, we got our line coming over to reinforce this side. Starting to waver these guys. See if we can pile into these dudes. We're almost into them over here. There's another Pandur back. Yeah, it's a army filled with Pandurs. Come on, guys, come back. Come back to me. Okay, almost got all the Pandurs routed off of that side. Let's get these dudes out of here. Let's go give them the bayonet. I will say the AI does get a little bit more favor than I would if I was using Pandurs. We're gonna run those fools down. We got canister shot working on these guys. I just lost my cab, maybe. Nope. Close to it though. Okay, that's fine though. We finished off this portion of their army here. So everything is going quite smooth on that aspect. About to get into the artillery. Take out the last of their cav there. If you're wondering, yeah, my cav is still running down those Pandurs. I don't want them coming back. Next battle, this battle, any battle, I want them gone. These line infantry came back. Let's go ahead and move them to this flank. Okay, canister shot. Time to do your thing. Let's go ahead and move the line infantry over. Ooh, that did really well. Okay. Start running down these guys. We took out the artillery and that cav is still there, but okay, you guys, let's make sure we're running down units that we need to. We've got this Austrian army pretty much whooped. Now it's just a matter of running them down. So we'll pick back up here in a minute as they have broken. All right, this is a good time to go ahead and say thank you to all of our channel members. Appreciate all your constant support, without who these videos would not be possible. If you'd like to become a channel member today, you can do so by clicking the join button below. And as always, if you can't afford to do that, you can always go ahead and click the like button. That does help out the channel, or you can subscribe and also click the notifications so you can be notified of future content. As always, I appreciate you guys. Now we're almost done running down these Austrians. So we'll just keep going and doing that, and then we'll go to the results screen. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, we only lost 333. They lost 1015. It's not too bad. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we got. Hopefully we killed off everything. I don't want to face too many more Austrians or have them rummaging around my lands. Unfortunately, there is still a little bit left from that army that we're going to have to run down. So we'll get to that here briefly. We got us a little trait gain. Which is always good if it is good. Sometimes you get bad traits. Those are bad, in case you didn't know. All right. So, we're going to go ahead and continue pushing this army southward. I think now that we have that Austrian army pretty much taken care of, I think we're in a pretty good position here. So, the dilemma is, how much men do we need to go and finish off the battles to come in the south? I think this is quite enough. These guys are still going to be in the process of replenishing. We still have Bavaria that we have to deal with on that flank, but for now I think we're in a pretty good position on our our eastern borders. I think western front, but it's the eastern front for us. In World War II, this would be the west front. Not so much in this one. All right, we're going to jostle around some troops just to make sure we have plenty of men stationed where we need them. These guys are also in the process. Everybody's getting repaired. We've had fights and battles everywhere. If you haven't been keeping up with this campaign, yeah, it's been a little bit of a slugfest everywhere. But we're stabilizing things. We're getting it going. So we're gonna get rid of this shipyard here and go to a trading port. Yeah, I think that's probably best, is we can really maximize our income if we do that. There's not really any good ships that we can recruit there anyway. I mean, because 5th rates is what we need, not 6th rates or any of that. But we'll put that on hold. Maybe we use that as our port for building up our fleets, but we'll see what we do from there. Just if you're unsure where we're at the campaign, this is the 17th turn that we're on right now. Of course, we have Savoy that we are in the process of trying to eliminate. We got an army now. Like I said, we're heading down there with that army to deal with that. Everything else, I think we're doing really well. All the major threats, I think, are taken care of in the Americas, but we'll see. We'll probably get over there to that section pretty quickly. In the meantime, we're ending the turn. Let's see what these guys do to us. Okay, was I opening my big mouth about the threat in Americas being pretty much over? Well, we kind of knew that area would get taken out. I mean, it's no big shocker. No reason to fight that. We'll just auto-resolve it and let our region fall. Don't worry, we'll be back. We will be back. Might be a minute, but we'll be back there. Yeah, this turn's taking a hot minute. Britain took forever on their turn. It looks like Austria is doing the same. All right, so got us a little engagement here, opportunity to intercept. And like an idiot, I thought I'd have reinforcements. I should have known from the other screen. Yeah. So we'll just go ahead and fold this unit back. Sorry, just a little bit of a lag I'm experiencing on the iPad here. Okay, so it looks like everybody else, their turns whipping through pretty fast. Britain and Austria are the slowpokes in the group. All right, what was I saying about the threat in the Americas? All right, looks like we got ourselves a naval battle to fight. So we'll go ahead and do this. I'll probably be quiet during this and go ahead and let y'all enjoy the battle, and then we'll pick back up after the battle's over. All right, and just like that, that's over with. So, yeah, we're definitely, the question is, you know, I mean, money is important, or do we add more fleet, ships to the fleet? And I'm going to go ahead and add a few, or one in this case, because I do want to beef up my representation over in the trade nodes, so we'll get to that. All right, so here we are. It's our turn, 18th turn. And, you know, I wonder if I should do a series and just maybe do a part per turn. That would make it a little easier to understand where the parts are. Might make for the episodes being a little shorter. I don't know. Just a thought. At least in the next campaign. I'm thinking about doing the Ottoman campaign next. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts on that. But I was thinking about doing Ottomans on the next one. Okay. These guys are still can't even speak. Replenishing. All right. We're going to add some more trade ships. Like I said, we want to get as many of them over to the trade nodes as possible. This is going to be a massive part of our income. And so I've been looking at a lot of the comments about what you guys are doing on the campaigns. A lot of you guys have ripped through quite a few campaigns on the mobile app already. Yeah, it's quite impressive. Of course, I just haven't had a factor of time to be able to get much further than where we're at right now. So I appreciate you guys being patient with me as we meander through this campaign. All right. We're not necessarily replenished enough with this army to go over here and take on Savoy, but if they want to come at me in piecemeal, I'm pretty confident that army can deal with them. We do have a little bit of the remnants of this Austrian force that's going to be a pain in the butt, so we're going to go ahead and deal with them with a small portion of my army. Yeah, I'm doing that thing that I always say not to do to myself, which is auto-resolve. Luckily, it works out this time, and I stress this time. I still lost 76 men to their 77 men lost, and they still have 47 remaining, so we'll see. Yeah, and of course, they got some 2 units left, and I'm sure it's the artillery, which the AI loves their artillery, and they love their artillery in auto-resolves too. All right. This army is still pretty beat up, still recovering, but we're going to go ahead and use this army to finish this one off once and for all. Like I said, look at that. The artillery just seems to survive everything. It could be a hurricane. It could be a blizzard. 50 units versus 1. It could be a tornado. I mean, anything, everything. The damn AI artillery just seems to keep on going. All right. We got Hanover bringing some dudes over, but they're still recovering after our last beatdown we put on them. So they don't have large armies right now. Once this army is replenished and ready to go, we're going to go ahead and make a push on to take out Hanover. So that is coming. And then this army here, once we build it up over in Alsace, we're going to go ahead and go for Bavaria. So that's kind of what I'm thinking the moves are going to be. But as you can see, I'm spending quite a bit of money in my army right now versus my tax income. So that's a problem. Navy income, luckily, is less than the trade. But yeah, this is exactly why our income is absolutely hot garbage right now. Expected income is negative 46, but that should change as we deal with good old Savoy. All right, and also raiding these trade routes now puts us at plus 170. So there's that. We are with a surplus of 4735. Well, that's nice. That gives us plus 459. So look at the odds changing with a little piracy in the pocket there. So, so you can see here, fort upkeep is 100. Town watch 772. Just taking a look at where our trade is giving us problems here. Being blockaded. The Sweden trade is getting jacked up, so we'll have to deal with that. Okay. Well, I think we're at a point where we can go ahead and end the episode and pick back up on the next episode. Probably, hopefully, dealing with Savoy. We'll see how that goes down. I'm just going to finish up a couple more moves before we end this turn. And as always, I'd like to appreciate you guys, as always, for joining and watching all the way through if you have. So we will see you on the next episode. I think it's part 13 is coming up next. So we'll see you then. Thanks as always, guys.
Oui? Votre Majesté? Immédiatement! Je ne peux pas le faire. Prêt!